Hi, I'm Harish Kudeti and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be again an interesting video on Amazon Connect. For those who don't know me, I'm a cloud consultant, AWS consultant. I also I recently partnered with Veridium, an AWS Select Year partner from Salt Lake City to help them build and scale their AWS practice. So I work as a practice lead there and provide Amazon Connect contact center solutions to small and medium businesses across the US. So that's about me. I also specialize in storage and data disaster recovery services and a lot more. So I'll share them as I post more videos on those topics. I also help partners on building and scaling their AWS partner business. So there's so many videos on that on this channel. If you are curious to know how to become an AWS partner, check out those videos as well. So coming back to today's topic, it's about how to set up identity management for your Amazon Connect instance. So let's dive right in. So there are three types of instances when you set up Amazon Connect. So the three purposes, like for example here, the first thing is training. If you're totally new to Amazon Connect and you want to train your team members or anybody, so you want a training environment. The next one is development, where you are trying to build use case demos. Maybe you're trying to create pre-sales demos. That's your development environment. And the third thing is really the production. So where maybe you're building it for a customer, maybe you're building it to replicate a customer environment, or building a managed services environment for a customer. So these are the three different environments that you probably end up creating with Amazon Connect. So let's talk about training environment. So if you are building a training environment solely for purpose of learning, and you may want to delete that instance later, the way you manage the identity management in that instance is you just go ahead and select the user store as Amazon Connect, so that users get stored within the Amazon Connect, and they just can learn all the Amazon Connect features. So that's the instance type training. If you are building a development environment which you want to replicate, learn more advanced features of Amazon Connect to mimic the real world scenarios, then I recommend using a simple Active Directory small. And there are two types of simple Active Directory services, small and large. You can use small, which allows you to store up to 500 users and 2000 objects, including users, groups, and computers. So that's it offers other services as well, not just for Amazon Connect. You can use simple AD with other AWS services as well, which I'll share as we learn more about as I post more videos on AWS. So that's simple Active Directory service when you use it for development environments. The next one is production. So if this is really for going live with with a customer, and if you're trying to do that, then the options are, if it's a small business, then the option is simple Active Directory large, which supports up to 5,000 users and 20,000 objects. You may not have 5,000 users even in a SMB, right, type business, but it is useful to use that because you can use those 20,000 objects for other things like creating groups, computers, and all of that stuff. So that is the recommended directory store if it is production. The second option is AWS managed Microsoft Active Directory, a full-scale Microsoft Active Directory service that is managed by AWS. You'll get you'll get a domain controller and also a second domain controller, within a region, fault tolerant, and then that's the second option. You use a fully managed AWS Microsoft Active Directory. The third option is if you're already using Microsoft Active Directory through maybe Azure or Office 365 subscription. The other option is to use something called Active Directory Connector, so that you connect the users with Amazon Connect using the AD connector, which connects to your on-premise Active Directory service, and then can fetch the user details, and Amazon Connect works seamlessly with your on-premise Active Directory using my Active Directory connector. So those are the three different options that you can select if you are running a production environment, depending on what's your business size. Right, so those are the three different options. So now that you understand what kind of options you can select, now let's dive in and see where you actually go ahead and specify those options. If you did not watch my video on how to set up an Amazon Connect contact center, you can watch that where I show in detail. But right now let me just show you the option let me just show you the options where you actually have it. Let me dive in. Let me switch screens. Let's go back to, so if you go ahead to Amazon Connect, here when you add an instance, the first option is this, where you want to select your store your identities. So store users in Amazon Connect, link to an existing directory as SAML 2.0 based authentication. So if you have any other what do you call SSO based solutions for identity management, you can use that, but mostly we'll talk about these two. Store, as I said, for training environment, you just store them within Amazon Connect. The second option is linked to an existing directory. Here we don't have any directories. We'll create a new directory and then link to it. So I'll just show you that in a second. But yeah, that's where you are going to go ahead and link to an existing directory. So now, since we don't have a directory, now let's go ahead and create a new directory and then link Amazon Connect to it. So for that, we need to go to the Amazon Connect AWS Active Directory, AWS Directory Service. So let's go to AWS Directory Service. Now that we have the simple Active Directory available, let's go back to Amazon Connect and create the instance using the option link to an existing directory. And here you should see the directory name over here, and here you can select the instance alias that we want to US East Dev. Let's just say that. Click next. Specify an administrator. I can, and the username is this user will get created in the simple AD when you go ahead and specify this. So I have already an instance running in the region, so I don't want to go ahead and continue with this process, but I just want to show you how it is done. Now that you know how to create a directory and associate it with Amazon Connect. I hope this video is useful. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe to this channel because I'm going to share a lot of content on Amazon Connect and also all other AWS services. Thank you.